When it comes to #1 albums in hip hop, there's a big 5 that sit at the top of the mountain. A Mount Rushmore +1, if you will. Now, these 5 legends have all dropped 11 or more #1 albums on the Billboard 200. Just think about that. 11 or more albums at #1. Dropping that many albums alone is a grind, but dominating the charts every time, that's generational. So who are they? What makes them so unstoppable? And how do they keep connecting with their fans decades into their careers? Let's get into it. All the chart data that we're about to present was verified by Billboard's online database. First up, we got Eminem, hip-hop sales king. 11 #1 albums, and those records, they've raked in more money than any other rapper's discography, period. And get this, he's 11 for 13. Only his indie debut Infinite and 1999 sophomore album The Slim Shady LP didn't hit #1. That's like batting .846 on the charts. According to RIAA, he's also one of only 2 rappers with multiple diamond albums. Shout out to Tupac for being the other. But M's crown jewel, the Marshall Mathers LP. Hits like The Real Slim Shady, Stand, The Way I Am. It was wild, dark, hilarious, and honest all at once. He sat down with Dre in 2000 to break down the pain behind the madness. Fans connected deep.
I would say, if anything, it's more, the first album was a lot of punchliney, ha ha ha, you know what I'm saying? Everything is funny, whatever, But this album, I think, is on a little more serious vibe to it, And I would say it's me telling it like it is to the third power.
And don't get it twisted, M's still cooking. 2024 is the death of Slim Shady had every track charting on the Hot 100. I mean, he did invent the word "stan" after all. That's true impact. Next up, we got Future, another one with 11 #1s, and arguably the most active on the list in recent years. The man dropped 3 #1 albums in 2024 alone. 3! We Don't Trust You with Metro Boomin, then boom, We Still Don't Trust You drops weeks later. And just when we thought he'd chill, mixtape Pluto hits in September, giving serious throwback vibes. Future doesn't compete with the game, he competes with himself. He said that on Big Boy TV a few years back, and he's been proving it ever since.
But even with competition with myself, it's just like the work already been put in. Now it's just about me maintaining. You know what I'm saying? I already got everything is already set for me. Like I raised the bar for myself, even for myself. I took it to a level that I didn't expect.
Let's talk Kanye West. The man, the myth, the 11-time chart topper. From College Dropout to Yeezus, Ye's discography is a wild genre-bending ride. But what sets him apart? The details. He shared a story about reworking Stronger after hearing it in the club, and then he flew to Timbaland to fix just one drum pattern. That's what you call obsession with perfection.
When I made Stronger, I did it to compete with Timbaland and Justin Timberlake, because my fiance at that time liked Justin Timberlake just a little bit too much. So I made it to compete. And then we had the song out. It's #1 on Apple. It's blowing up. I play it in a club and it sounds muddy. It doesn't sound the way Sexy Back sounded in the club. So I go to Pharrell Williams to do the drums, and it sounds like a different record. I know it can't be a different record, because I'm like, I'm gonna swap it out on radio, right? Then I go to Swiss Beats. It sounds like a different record. I go to Timbaland, the person who did Sexy Back, and he did it in 5 minutes, and then spent the rest of the hour talking about how nobody could have done it except for him.
And yeah, according to RIAA, Kanye is tied with Jay-Z for the most Grammy wins in rap history, 24. That's literally a Watch the Throne stat. Now it's time for Drake. Tied at the top with 14 #1 albums, the most of any rapper ever. It all started with Take Care in 2011, and his latest joint project with Party Next Door, Some Sexy Songs for You, became the latest #1 in March 2025. And when it comes to streams, Drake's the undisputed champ. 100 billion plays on Spotify, first artist to ever hit that milestone. He's not just consistent, he's strategic. Drizzy knows exactly what his fans want and when. In an interview with Tidal, Drake talked about how performing live helped him evolve his music for connection, not just hits. That's longevity.
And I think a big thing that changed my music too was understanding the performance element. So to watch what records work on tour for Wayne, or to start doing my own shows and see, okay, like, cool, like I do love to make, R&B music, slow music, melodic music, but like, man, it feels good to have one of those slappers. Like, it feels good to have people screaming those words back at you, and they start moshing and they start going crazy.
Now, last but definitely not least, we have Jay-Z, Hov, Jigga, Marcy's finest. Also sitting at 14 #1 albums, he's the blueprint. Literally. The craziest part, his early classics like Reasonable Doubt and Volume 1 didn't even hit #1. But over time, he stacked up 17 platinum plaques, more than any rapper according to the RIAA. Jay's journey proves that greatness takes time. He wasn't immediately embraced by the game, but when the culture caught on, they never let go. He told MTV back in the day patience is part of the process. Now he's many rap fans' GOAT, with the receipts to prove it.
My first album came out in '96. And it was like, and I had to put the album out myself. Nobody would sign me. They thought I was terrible. Every single record, I went to every single record label. They was like, this guy's terrible. He's nothing. That just goes to show you how far the A&R was off. Like, it was these guys, and they used to go to Bentleys and had electric blue shirts on. And how you know about hip hop? And what do you know about? What are you talking about? You had the egg and the nest and the whole everything just wasn't representative of hip hop.
Real quick, shout out to the honorable mentions. Nas with 6 #1 albums. J. Cole also 6. They haven't dropped as many projects as the Big 5, but every release feels like a moment. So, what have we learned here? Longevity in hip hop isn't just about rapping well. It's about evolution, connecting with your fans and staying hungry even when you're already at the top. Drop your favorite album from M, Future, Kanye, Drake, or Jay-Z in the comments. Let's settle this. And one more question. Is this the real Mount Rushmore of rap +1? Or is someone missing? Let us know in the comments below. Visit the XXL store to buy merch. Hit subscribe to see more videos from XXL.